And welcome back, everyone, to Shed End Blues. That's right. Chelsea 2, Everton 0. What a performance. Again, another great team performance. Throughout the game, we were dominant. Absolutely fantastic from front to back. Absolutely brilliant all over the park. Phenomenal performance again from everyone. I loved how when we lost the ball, the energy we used to get that ball back was phenomenal. Let's invite him in. From front to back, we were great. The positioning of everyone, the work rate of everyone, brilliant. Now the formation, I wasn't expecting that formation, that the team selection, 3 at the back again, but it was Zuma instead of Rudiger, which was a surprise for me. But he was in there, and you got to admit he did a good job. Jorginho and Kovacic in the middle of the park played really well. Alonso, what a game he had. A great game on the left, creating the goal. Kai Havertz, though. What a performance from Kai Havertz. He turned up today and he ripped Everton apart. Absolutely destroyed them. A great performance and a much needed performance for the lad. His confidence must be sky high right now, and hopefully we can keep this going because he was phenomenal today. Along with Timo Werner, again, had another good game. Could have had a hat-trick today. If it wasn't for Jordan Pickford in goal, Timo could have had 3 or 4 today. He had a lot of chances to finish. It was surprising Mason Mount wasn't in the side. I was worried that the energy wouldn't be there, but no, full of energy, the team, full of work, full of running. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from front to back. Jorginho, his passing, his work rate today was phenomenal. And Kovacic, they bossed that midfield. It was tough at times. Allen is a great player in the middle of the park for Everton. Their work rate matched ours for a long time in that game. And we had to work hard to get what we needed. And we did. 1 second, guys. That's in. Yeah, cool. Battery. Yeah, brilliant performance from everyone from front to back. The goals, well, it was a good goal. The first one, Kai Havertz, great positioning. What a ball from Alonso, driven into the box. Kai Havertz connects with it, and it looks like it might be going into the far corner or just wide, but then it takes a deflection off of Holgate, I believe, and it just goes straight into the back of the net. Oh, no, Godfrey. Sorry, it was Ben Godfrey, wasn't it? And it goes into the back of the net, beats Pickford. Deservedly, I believe we were 1-0 up. And we dominated for the rest of the half, I felt. We could have had a couple more in the first half. Second half, much the same. Great energy from the team. Great work rate. Kai Havertz, unlucky. I thought it hit about up here. But the referee, they were saying it was down here. So one of the refs on the TV on BT Sports said it wasn't a penalty. The other one saying it is. Well, the referee on the pitch said it was handball. So had to disallow the goal. He was unlucky, Kai. He deserved the goal today, didn't he? He was phenomenal. And then the penalty. He creates a penalty, taking it round Pickford. And Pickford brings him down. And who steps up? The Italian stallion, Jorginho, smashes it in the back of the net for 2-0. Hello. What a performance from Kai Havertz. That's where we've got to start, really, isn't it? I mean, you were saying, man, put him in.
KH. Nah, man, he's really good today. Like,
he was phenomenal.
Good man of the match, man.
Definitely, easily. There were some good performances all round, but he was just outstanding. He tore them apart.
Yeah, I don't think they can't handle his movement.
Nah, not at all.
And then that was the good thing that he was like wanting to make runs in behind and stuff like that.
Yeah, getting
and the fact that we were willing to play it, that was the best part.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good performance all round. I thought they did. I can't really remember them having too many chances. Surprised
Nah,
at some of the team selection, but I understand why. Like Zuma was brought in, they were going to trouble us in the air, and he did well. It's nice to see a couple of changes made actually.
yeah. Any chance they had were like half chances. Like they didn't have no clear cut chances.
No, not really. What did you think of? Oh, it was a shame he had that goal ruled out. They said it was handball. It was quite high up.
I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I felt it was like up here on his shoulder near, but
That was really hard to track. But that would have been nice that he
he
just needed
deserved the
a
goal.
goal.
Yeah.
Werner, man, should have had a goal.
He could have had a hat trick today.
I feel like I don't think we needed to bring on Mount today.
No, he could have stayed on the bench, I thought. But when he did come on, it looked good with him and Kai together.
Like,
The movement was just deadly.
He still struggles with his decision making. Like there's a play where he could have drove into the space and like played a ball, but he just needs to know. That's the difference between him and Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz knows what weight to put on the pass.
Yes.
Like, so for instance, that chance that Timo Werner had, he's playing the ball like Werner is initiating the run. You can't play the ball. That's why he has to stop and it gets stuck under him. I'm not saying that Timo shouldn't have finished it. He still should finish it, but it makes it harder because he has to adjust his feet and it goes onto his left because he kind of has to like stop his forward momentum and drag it back. You know what I mean? So that's what's so frustrating. People think I'm I'm against Mason Mount. I think he's a great player. It's just that when he improves, it's just so frustrating because it's like we have a player on our hands. Like when he that's the match winning type player. You know what I mean? Goal, he can shoot already from outside the box. He has that.
Yeah.
He drives well with the ball. His energy is amazing. He's been our best player, arguably, this season. All he needs to do is that decision making in the final third, like the weight on the ball. Like for instance, that ball to Timo Werner in Liverpool, too much pace on the pass. It dragged Timo wide. Just tone it down a little. Maybe that will come with time. You know what I'm thinking? Because he's used to playing in a slightly deeper role. So you gotta probably put more pace when you're deeper. You gotta put more pace. But when you're in the attacking third, the space is closing down on you. So you have to take off the pace of the ball. You have to play them little like cute passes. Something, you know what I mean? It's like something that Grealish has just probably because he's older. And once Mount gets that space, he maybe have it. You know, it's just patience. He's already a gem.
Yeah, he'll find out. I think with time, like you said, with time and experience, he'll get that sort of passing range in.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Decision making. Go on.
Callum.
Yeah. He had a good game.
Then it was his pass to. First of all, it was his pass
to
before
Alonso.
the goal, like before Alonso's pass.
Yeah.
That was very like cutting. Then the ruled out one was his like little dink into Kai Havertz. He was cutting in and shoot. Him on the left was very good because he could cut in and shoot.
Yeah.
He could cut in on his right.
Yeah, he looked good today. He was. Yeah, I felt everyone like perfect positioning for everyone. Alonso had a good game. I felt going for what he did do. Kind of went missing in the second half a little bit. I felt, but
if he had more pace, he would probably score that goal.
He would be deadly if he had more pace. That guy, if he had,
because he can't really run away and like get his like crosses in and stuff like that.
I think he's a good team player. He does his job.
He's basic.
We just, I felt we were solid at the back again. Christensen again. My goodness. He's just turning into a player that
it's like
can rely on.
A headache now.
Yeah.
It's a headache now because we got Silva on the bench.
Yeah. Who'd you play? That's a good one though. It's a good thing to have.
That's a good headache. Because Zuma went down and I just saw Silva warming up. I was like, okay.
Yep.
Like I'm not even like, oh my God, Zuma.
What are we gonna do? Yeah. It wasn't a problem. I think our bench looks so strong today. We could just bring on anyone and strength for strength, they were just as good coming off the
Honestly,
bench.
the only player that I go, oh my God, and start panicking is the keeper when they get injured.
Yeah.
Our depth is that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. That's the one position, yeah.
Where you're like,
Kepa's like, uh-oh. But Mendy was solid again today. Didn't have much to do. He had 1 or 2 shots to save. It was more they were like crowding him on corners and things like that. That's where he was struggling. And that's what Everton were going to do. He stood up to it. If it was Kepa, like you said, he would have crumbled.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I'm happy with the result. Got a couple of tough games coming up. We've got some cup games, but it's Leeds coming up soon. It's Leeds next, isn't it? Which we've been looking forward to.
Yeah, but their pitch, bro. The only thing I'm afraid of is Leeds' pitch, and we got Atletico the next game. You know, a player has went there, and every time at least one player got injured, like from team, like they're taking out players, like because it's so patchy.
Yeah.
So hopefully we go professional that day, which like Leeds kind of scare me. It's a tricky one for me still, because if Leeds are on, they could. That's the one team that could probably scare us in attack.
I don't know. I think we can do them in attack. I think if they're open at the back, which they always are, I think we've got players that can score. I'd like to see Kai Havertz again. I don't see why Kai can't play again. His pace today he was electric.
Yeah, man.
I think he could cause them problems.
He was on one today. He was on one.
I'd probably play him and maybe Mason in 2-10s or just him on his own.
And it was natural for him today too. Yeah. Like it was, like you could see, like he just had natural talent. Like he's a natural talented boy.
Yeah.
Like that finish is like, even if he hasn't been playing, he's just so calm with that finish.
Mm-hmm. Just give him more time and experience. He's gonna be deadly. He's gonna be
we have a talent on it. That's great by the board, because they said we cannot miss this. Like he's one of those players that's like, you cannot miss that.
Yeah.
That talent.
Yeah. In 5 years' time, we could be looking at doubling their money on him, basically.
Oh hell yeah! Imagine Havertz firing and he stays to like 26, 27. Yeah. You know Real Madrid is gonna come in.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same Hazard type situation.
Yeah.
And that time inflation is gonna go up, so like he might be worth like 250, because you know how money is. So like 70 mil today is different back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The value of it. But he's gonna go for a lot, man.
I think so.
Hopefully we get a lot of good years out of him.
I think we will. I think we'll get the best years out of it. That's what we usually do with our players, get the best years out of them and then try and sell them on when they're in their peak, like Hazard.
We look better. I could tell the training sessions are really working. We look better on the ball.
Yeah, definitely. The way, and off the ball as well, that was the most impressive for me today. The way we closed the spaces down, we just didn't give them any time to get out. And how many times we won the ball high up the pitch and in their half. That was impressive today.
Yeah, we look way better on the ball.
Yeah.
Even Zuma kind of looked better on the ball.
Yeah, he was. The passing was good today. Everything was good today. There wasn't anything I would.
And Everton kind of scared me because of the threat they have up top.
Yeah. Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison's been deadly, 6 in 6 lately.
Yeah. And they haven't lost the way. They have a good away record this year.
They do. They haven't lost since November. So
that comes at end. Man, Thomas, I'm really liking our future under Thomas Tuchel.
I think so. Yeah, should be. It's an exciting one. I think we've got a chance in the FA Cup this season. And in the Champions League, you never know what can happen. I think we've got a good enough squad.
Yeah, like I feel like we're downplaying ourselves.
Yeah, we've got a chance. We're in it, so we've got a chance. So we've got experienced players that have been there before.
And then
in those
hopefully we don't
situations.
get someone too hard next round.
Yeah.
Who would you prefer? I mean, it is the Champions League, so.
Have to see who's left really. Who's left in it? Probably.
Oh, Champions League's on tomorrow too as well.
Yeah, it is. Starts back up tomorrow with Juve and Porto.
Yeah, Porto win. I want Porto.
Yeah, Porto would be a decent one to get. I don't think anyone's. Yeah, it doesn't look like. I mean, there's any easy games left really after if we go through the next round, apart from Porto if they get through Juventus.
Yeah. Oh, they gotta go to Juventus this time. It's gonna be tricky.
It says Dortmund and Sevilla tomorrow as well, and Dortmund are 3-2 up. So PSG, they'll probably go through.
That's the one team I want to avoid.
I don't know if we can draw Liverpool yet. That would probably be the only. Can we? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would probably be the team I'd want to get at the moment. They're in dire straits, like Fulham beating them the other day, man. Like Fulham. So I think I'd probably take Liverpool at the moment. They are the worst. They are the worst at form team at the moment. I mean, Bayern. You don't want Bayern. Yeah, that's true. But
like sometimes teams are like happier to get out. Like
yeah,
Premier League little form because the type of team you play.
Yeah, that's true. Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich. Just and there's no easy ties left really after this round. Apart from maybe Porto, but we'll be lucky. Even that's tricky. Not going to be easy. Juve, yeah.
They're not that good.
No. Just Ronaldo, really, isn't it?
Yeah. And they play in the Italian Serie A. That league is so ass.
Yeah. You never know. Atlanta might be able to get past Real Madrid in a shock, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
Who would you say was the man? Kai Havertz was your man in the match, right?
Oh, definitely. If not him, then probably Christensen again. I thought he had a great game again. But yeah, Kai Havertz, it's probably above everyone else for me. He was great today.
I seen someone give it to Aspie.
Yeah, I thought defensively we played well. All the defenders could get it, but I thought Jorginho had a good game today.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was getting making some challenges, like closing the spaces down more than he usually would. Before he'd just stand there.
Couple of shaky moments though.
Yeah, but I thought he was better than he usually is.
Yeah,
he's working a lot harder. The work rate is obvious from everyone.
I still would want to get a CDM.
Oh yeah, that's one of the positions we could strengthen. I think he's going to look at our school. We've got a lot of players out on loan. I think he's going to wait for everyone to come back, have a look, decide who he wants, doesn't want. You never know. He could stay like Loftus-Cheek, Barkley. There's so many players out on loan.
Who you think is going to come back into the squad, though?
I don't know. There's a few players that are doing quite well out on loan. There's a few that are out on loan that are doing quite well. Barkley's doing okay, but I don't think he's good enough for Chelsea. He might like Loftus-Cheek, possibly. I think he played well yesterday against Fulham. For Fulham against Liverpool. Oh, there's that one who plays for Porto, isn't there? Sarr.
Oh,
Malang Sarr. He's doing quite well at the moment.
you know, I don't think he's playing that much.
No. Have to look at him up. There's a few, but yeah, I'd rather. Yeah, we need to bring in some real quality.
We just need like 3 players to like.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to go with experience. Like we can't, except for Ha. I know we're gonna go for Haaland.
Yeah. So he's a striker is a must. Someone who can just put the ball in the net. He's going to finish all the chances we create.
Like we should have closed this game off.
Yeah. A quality centre back, like you said, like Varane or someone of that sort of standard. Because Silva's not going to be around forever. I mean, Christensen's been phenomenal.
Yeah. Do you think it's the run of games that is helping his form?
That and having probably the threat of Thiago Silva coming back, and if he doesn't perform, he's back out of the side again. And if you have quality there, it pushes everyone else to be better. So that's what we need.
That is true. That competition is so important.
Yeah. Competition for places always works. I mean, that's what pushed people like Drogba to be that good, was them bringing in players like Shevchenko and Torres and other strikers like that. Players like Lampard and Terry had to compete as well. So for their places, they were never nailed down places for them. So everyone has to work. That's the best way to get the top team, is have a quality squad of players. That's what City have. That's what we need to do now. I've had enough of trying to challenge for top 4. Next season needs to be about winning the league.
Yeah, we need to. But you can tell Tuchel saying like that's our objective. Like,
yeah,
more of this like settling for top 4. That's Arsenal type territory.
Nah, I've had enough of it. I want us back, and I'm sure Roman does as well. That's what he was all about when he came. It wasn't about just getting into top 4. It was about winning the league. So that's what we've got to be about again, winning things. We need to get that winning mentality within the squad, the players as well. And I think winning a cup this season could be good. So FA Cup or Champions League, that's the things we've got to try and go for.
Yeah.
I think we've got more of a chance of the FA Cup, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That's like with the teams, because we're going in the Champions League, we're going against teams that have been settled, that have the know-how. Like if we go up against Bayern, we're going against a team that's been together, in these situations, so they just have that know-how. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same with teams like Real Madrid. They're just used to these sort of competitions. Yeah, those players, and how to get through each round. We've still got a lot of young players that haven't really been at that sort of level. Like last season, that showed against Bayern Munich, we were just outclassed. So I really don't want to see that again this year. That was embarrassing. That was like that was embarrassing watching us against Bayern Munich.
Oh, that was like men against boys.
Yeah.
The footballing lesson.
Yeah. So.
But they'll learn from that. Hopefully.
I think so. Hope so. I mean, so far against Atletico, we've done well. And we played well against Sevilla, who was still in it. So I don't know if we can can we draw them?
Who?
Sevilla. They're still in it.
They're down to Dortmund 3 goals.
Yeah, I know. I can't see them going through. Dortmund, you never know with them. It depends. They're not having a great season, are they? From what I've heard.
It's just the way they play.
Yeah.
So, like Sevilla kind of have no hope because Dortmund are a counter-attacking team, and you have to go away and try to get 2 goals.
Yeah, so if any team that's left, that would probably be one of my picks. If we're going to get anyone, would probably be them.
Like, why would you want to face Haaland?
Because of every other team is there. It's just there's really not many other choices. Really, I mean, Porto. If they get through Juventus, maybe Juventus. But Ronaldo is so deadly in those sort of games. He can just win a game on his own.
Yeah, Ronaldo, right?
Yep. Barcelona, they're still in it, aren't they? Yeah. That would be a... No, they're out. 4-1 to PSG. There's no way they're pulling that back.
Yeah, Barca done out here.
Yeah. PSG is a no for me. Kylian Mbappe and them. He could tear us a new one at the moment. Would be a story though for everyone with Tuchel against his former club.
Oh, PSG?
Yeah. Same with Dortmund.
You would have a clear instruction for how to deal with the players.
Yeah, that's true.
But
still.
But it's up to the players. Like,
yeah.
Mbappe, if he has those days when he's just like unplayable, like there's nothing we can do.
No.
He's just that good because.
Yeah. Neymar can do that as well. He can turn it on when he wants.
That good. Where on their day you just have to be like, okay, like.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do against
those players are players like that where it depends on the type of day they are having.
Yeah.
That's where a good manager comes in, because if to motivate them, you know what I mean? To make sure that they're always their heads in the right place. Like,
well, yeah. I think the good thing we've got is the squad we've got compared to like other teams. We've got a good squad.
We got good depth. I like our depth.
Yeah. That's what could pull us through. Anyway, good result today. We've got Leeds coming up next.
They're getting smacked by West Ham right now.
Never mind. West Ham are doing well this season. They're having a good year.
Not going away.
I know.
Like, I'm expecting them to like fall off, drift by the wayside. Now they play Man U, and it's like, who do you want to like slip up? Because West Ham are right below us, and we're trying to catch Man U.
Oh, yeah. It is tight. It's so tight.
But the thing is, after Leeds, we have a run of favorable fixtures. Like,
yeah, that's what we've got. The next couple of games.
So tricky because you got like Crystal Palace, who always try to make it a game against us.
Yeah, every single team. Yeah, up to the West Ham. Oh, we've got West Ham as well coming up.
We got Brighton.
Next three, Brighton. They'll all sit in against us. Every single team will defend and try.
No, Brighton play good football. Brighton
they do.
Play. But they have good balance too. They could match for system. They play three at the back as well, no?
Yeah, they do. They've got tall players as well. A lot of height in their side. I went to that game last year.
Which one? Brighton?
Yeah, Brighton, yeah, at home.
Was that the Bridge?
Yeah. It was a tight one as well, that one. So, yeah, it will be. They've so much height in their side. Just up top, they're not that great. Yeah, West Brom, we should be able to beat them. Palace. I'm expecting 9 points out of those three. We should win the next four, to be honest with you, in the league. Leeds, West Brom, Palace, and Brighton.
If we could just get the point from Atletico, we got it out of a death run.
Yeah. And then it's West Ham. That's a big game on the 24th of April. That'd be a big one if West Ham stick around for that long. But see their run.
Away.
Oh, they've got a tricky run coming up. Actually, West Ham. They've got United next, then Arsenal, then Wolves away, then Leicester. So it's not easy for them. And then Newcastle away, and then us. So that's where they could fall off a bit, hopefully.
Ooh, West Ham. Who they got?
Yeah. They've like you said, they've got Man United next away, then Arsenal at home, then Wolves away, then Leicester at home, then Newcastle away, and then us at home. That's where they could fall off, possibly.
The thing is, Leeds had 2 good chances in this game.
Yeah.
Like that, back of the net 2 times.
It's Leeds in defence. That's their problem. They're
penalty.
It's just not good enough in defence in my opinion. Leeds, I think they'll stay up. But yeah, not for me. Anyway, thanks for coming on. I'm going to call it a day there.
All right.
And I'll see you probably for the Leeds game, hopefully.
All right, man.
Thanks for coming on. And up the Chelsea. Another great result. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you again next time. We're out of here.